of you.
I don't know, somehow flowers don't seem like they're enough, you know?
It's nice.
It's pathetic.
I'm gonna go pick up Charlie. I think she needs to spend some time with Cass.
Okay. Tell you what, I'll catch you later. I don't think Cass is gonna want to see my face right now. I think it's pretty nice that you're open up Cass and Charlie.
It helps me too.
Look, if you have any trouble counting sheep tonight, give me a call because I'll be up anyway.
Are you sure you're okay?
Have a good evening, Miss Hudson.
Okay, pal. You're wired for sound. Here. You sure you can't see this? It's closed? No. You'll be fine.
Just keep it hidden and don't call attention to yourself, okay, Morgan?
Right. That means act normal, or as normal as you can act.
Okay. All right. Okay, this feels good. Feels like I'm finally doing something.
Doctor, we really appreciate your help on this.
Well, like I said, it's important we work together, Captain.
You keep your head out there and you be careful.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Careful, Morgan.
We'll be in touch. Well, he may come back with something, but we can't count on it.
Well, we're working another angle, sir. Margaret Banning.
The name on the blackmail note left by Blair Baker.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. She was a patient at Bay City General. She was scheduled to have routine surgery there, but instead she decided to have the surgery in Chicago. Now, where this gets weird is that she's just disappeared.
And I'm going to talk to the neighbors. They didn't want to speak to me on the phone.
That piece of paper that you found with Margaret Banning's name on it, you also found some cash deposit slips with that, right?
Exactly.
Maybe Baker was trying to blackmail someone to keep the knowledge about Margaret Banning from going public. Did John Hudson ever get back to you with the name of the surgeon who performed the operation in Chicago?
No, sir. No, the hospital didn't follow up on that.
Well, find out. Why? And I want you to find out exactly where Fax Newman was before he came to Bay City. All right, let's go. Come on. Get moving, both of you.
Sir, I know that reinstating me wasn't an easy decision.
Well, listen, I only deputized you, and that's temporary, Sinclair.
That's right. But I know you had to go up against the commissioner, so thank you. And I'm not going to let you down.
Have you heard from Carl yet?
No. At least I know he's staying at the Biltmore in Chicago. But I've called and he won't return my phone calls.
It'd be a shame for him to miss Frankie's service. You need him.
I always need him. But yes, I would like him to be back for that. Oh, you know what else? Felicia. The trauma unit fundraiser is tomorrow night. What timing?
Well, it depends on how you look at it. I mean, other people's families... Let's sit down, huh? Other people's families will be spared what we're going through right now because the trauma unit will be there to help save lives. Not that it would have made any difference in Frankie's case, but she thought that what your father was doing, Nick, was very worthwhile, and I think she'd want the party to go on.
Yes, I think she would, too.
I think it's appropriate for her memorial to be followed by a fundraiser for a worthy cause. I mean, come on, Frankie would want a memorial that didn't celebrate life, right? You have to promise me one thing, everybody, please. No maudlin speeches. She would hate that.
Great, she would.
I know how much you love desserts, but cookies are the only thing I can find.
Frankie was always trying to get me to eat healthy. This is my private stash, these cookies.
Oh.
Not that I was putting anything over on her. Did you ever try to keep a secret from a psychic?
Yeah.
Not easy. So I finally wised up and stopped trying. You should remember that, Maggie.
No.
If you want a happy marriage, no secrets.
Yeah, that's a good one. Cass, you remember these blue plates where they came from?
Mm-hmm.
Frankie loved this pattern. We found them in an outlet store, and it was a great price, and she had to have them. We brought them home, and of course, it didn't match anything in the kitchen, and we ended up painting the whole kitchen sky blue. Remember that?
I hadn't thought of that in a long time.
Frankie was really good to me. I didn't deserve it.
She had a soft spot for people, not just family. She had a particular fondness for a certain drag queen I know.
Oh, Kristen Lake. It's a long story. Suffice it to say that she had a hell of a time helping me out of the pantyhose and long line bra.
Darling, you had to be there.
You know that she has photographs that she constantly threatened to hang over the mantelpiece?
Really?
Yeah.
Hi, Carl. It's Matt. You know, you keep saying that you're family, but where the hell are you when we need you? My mother needs you. I don't know what business you have in Chicago. I don't know if you're covering your tracks, what you're doing. My mom's getting suspicious. You better get back here.
I'm not saying that we didn't have our share of challenging moments, but it was more screwball comedy than anything else right from the beginning. She was a woman who loved to laugh. But she was prepared for tears. You felt a crying jag coming on. She was the one to sit next to, I'll tell you, because she always carried these little packets of tissue in her pocket.
Mom used to do
Did
that.
she? In fact, in all of her pockets, in her jeans, in her sweaters, her jackets, her purse, she single-handedly kept the drugstore solvent by buying these things by the gross. I'll bet you that if I put my hand in her jacket pocket right here, what did I tell you? Just give me a minute, okay?
Daddy!
Hey, honey. Hi. How you doing, big girl?
It's okay, Daddy. It's okay.
Oh, God.
Why are you interested in poor Margaret Banning?
Because I'm trying to tie up a few loose ends on a case I'm working on.
The Stalker case? Well, you know, we have a daughter Miss Frame's age. So tragic.
Listen, I looked over some files at Bay City General Hospital, and Margaret Banning had some surgery, but she opted to have it in Chicago. And none of her physicians there communicated with her doctors here. And when the questions were asked, there were no answers. It's like she dropped off the face of the earth.
Honey, he doesn't know.
I don't know what.
Margaret didn't survive that operation.
What do you mean? It was routine surgery.
It was, but none of us can understand how it happened.
You know, I looked up the name Banning in his phone book here in Bay City. There's none. What about in Chicago? Does she have relatives?
Well, her husband went up there after she died.
I have his address in my book.
Here, poor Fred.
Thank you. Thank you. This is a big help.
I found it.
Found what?
Oh, don't tell me you've forgotten already, Doctor. Blair Baker. I couldn't remember treating her, and I just found out why. She was suffering from, drum roll please, sinusitis. I prescribed some stuff she could get over the counter. That's how big a deal it was not, Doctor.
Well, forget it. I guess it was no big deal.
Some things are hard to forget, like the fact that you seem to be out to get me.
Psychiatric services? They're on the 3rd floor. Why don't you get that paranoia checked out?
You've been going through my paperwork, asking questions about my procedures. What exactly are you looking for, Doctor?